7.5 now.
Yeah.
And I would say it took 4 or 5 years to process it. Yeah. Because it was just awful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Breastfeeding twins.
Yeah. I didn't even plan to do it.
Didn't you?
I'm a bit like this in life. I just let things happen to me and I kind of just go, I'll make a decision nearer the time. Or, like with the Instagram thing as well. What's this? I'll do this. Oh, okay, fine. I'll do it for a job now. So yeah, didn't put any pressure on myself. I thought if I can do it, I can do it. But in my head, I was like, you probably can't do it with twins, can you? I'm not really sure. And again, I had an amazing midwife come in and she kind of showed me how to do it. And I was like, oh my God, she got them on. I was like, oh my God, this is amazing. And I did like this football hold. So you have both their little heads and their little legs go behind. It's so cute. And then I had someone else the next night and she couldn't help me that much. And then I was like, oh God, I can't do it. And then the other lady came back on the next day and she was like, yes, you can. And she got them back on. And then I pushed for a lactation consultant that was in the hospital.
Right.
I feel like you do have to push a little bit. And so I was like, I really want to do this now. Like it's actually working and I would like to make it work. And they got her to come down. Again, it was that confidence. She watched. I said, it's not meant to be painful. And it does feel a little bit painful. So I thought I was doing it wrong. She went, no, you're not doing it wrong. Look at his chin. Look at that sucking motion. He's doing fine. And so, yeah, I mean, I would say it took me 6 weeks to get my groove.
Yeah.
But yeah, I was just so excited. And I remember a nurse walking in and she went, look at you, breastfeeding your twins, you're nailing it. And I was like, oh, thanks, I am, aren't I? It's all about, I just always say to people, like, build them up. Because it is that confidence. Because if you haven't done it before either, you just haven't got a clue.
And say something.
Yeah.
I think that's so important. Say something and say something positive. Because otherwise, I feel like you almost leave a mother kind of going, oh, they're not saying anything, therefore I'm really doing it badly.
Yeah.
And it almost silences as bad as saying nothing.
And I loved it. And I breastfed them for 18 months, I'd say. Not exclusively. I think probably exclusively for like 4, 5, 6 months. And then we introduced bottles here and there. And they got a dairy allergy, so I had to stop having any dairy. And they had to have some like disgusting formula that smelled of like gone off cheese. It was awful. But yeah, so I just loved it. And then because I used to, it was quite difficult to feed both of them at the same time because literally you just have to completely strip off, which I didn't mind, but it was obviously quite exposing for me. And actually I used to then find it quite tricky. One would fall off and you try and get that one on and the other one would fall off. And I went, do you know what? I'm just going to do one at a time and it's going to take twice as long, but it will be lovely. And so I did quite early on. I just fed one at a time. And
I mean, my first took 45 minutes to feed, whereas like further on,
it was probably. They were a bit more efficient. Not efficient, but like I would say like they got their feed quicker.